Hey, welcome back. So I guess I can talk like some therapy stuff today. I like the therapist. She's very interested like in my life because we met last week and I was telling her about this stuff I'm gonna do on the weekend, and she was like, okay, we usually meet every 2 weeks, but like I want to meet you next week. It's like I want to hear how all this stuff is going. So that's kind of cool. I can also take it like I'm a science experiment to her, and she's like, oh, you're so interesting and weird, like I just want to dissect your brain. But I don't take it that way. I take it like she actually cares, which is good. And the part of it was like she seemed kind of like proud of me that I was doing all this stuff. So I told her like, oh, I'm going to be really busy because on Friday I went to a church thing, and then on Saturday I was supposed to go ice skating, but I didn't because it was too much snow. It was too snowy. And Sunday I did the lunch date, and then Monday I called my parents and I told them about the ice skating. So that was part of it. Like that was the big thing for me, is telling her. She wanted me to tell my parents about the ice skating thing, and we talked a lot about it because she was saying, like, you just told me that it would make your parents happy to hear that you had a friend and you were going ice skating. So why don't you want to tell them? And I was like, I don't want to tell her. I don't want to tell my mom and my dad that I'm going ice skating. And she kept trying to ask me like, well, why not? Why not? Why not? You want to make them happy, right? Yes. That would make them happy, right? Yes. Oops. It's like that. This is so stupid. It's like that Patrick meme where he's like, "This is your wallet, and this is your name." Ooh. So that means you're Patrick. Nope, that's not my wallet, right? You know, remember that? It's like you want your parents to be happy. Yes. Telling them that you went ice skating, or you're going to go ice skating, would make them happy. Yes. So then you want to tell them that you're going to go ice skating. No, I don't want to do that. Why not? Doesn't make sense. But I don't. I think it mostly is just like an embarrassing thing, but I always have to make it more complicated. So what I thought was the reason why I don't want to tell my parents that I went ice skating is because it doesn't make sense, but that's interesting. You can miss the checkpoint. I never... Oh. Yeah, and even when I try to explain it, it's not exactly right, and it doesn't really make sense, but my parents have this perception of me, which is positive. Like, they like me, and I'm afraid of changing that perception. It doesn't make sense because I would be changing it in a positive way, but I'm still afraid of the change of the perception. I don't want them to think any different of me. And if I told them, like, oh, I'm going ice skating, I'm like, that's something I care about. I like ice skating now. It's a change. It's a big change, and I don't want to tell them. It's stupid. So what did I do? I texted them. I couldn't tell them over the phone. And my therapist was like, oh, okay, fine. You can text them if you want. So what did I text? Here's my text that I wrote. Oh, God. Twinkie. I just ate a Twinkie. Whoa. For energy. We're making good progress here. I wonder how long it takes to beat this. Hi, I wanted to tell you I'm going ice skating on Saturday. It's like a friend thing. I met someone online and I've been trying to do more of that. I was talking to the therapist today and she thought I should tell you because it might make you happy. But it still felt weird to tell you over the phone. I'll still call on Monday. Thanks. Bye. So that was the text I sent to my parents to tell them, because I knew it would make them happy, but it was hard to tell them. What happens if you get a game over? Do you have to go all the way back to, like, the beginning? Oh, I remember this. Shoot me. Shoot me. Ah. Ah. But when I sent that text, I was crying, which is weird. I don't know. I don't like being vulnerable at all with my parents. We were talking a lot about the first time I told them I was going to see a therapist, and how... Don't kill me. Okay. Basically, I just shut down. Whenever I'm around them and I feel like I might start crying, I just shut everything down. Like, I just look at the ground and I don't say anything. So that's what happened. I told them, I emailed them, I want to go see a therapist. And then the first time I saw them after that, I was like crying when they brought it up, and I couldn't look at them. This is hard. Yeah, I gotta get up there, right? Okay, don't kill me. No. Just kill this guy. Okay. There we go. Hey. I'll take it. But that's it. I got 5 more minutes. What else you want to talk about? Oh, my mom and dad got the booster shot. They're good people. I was kind of surprised how they just don't care. Like, they just got the booster shot and like, yeah, whatever. I'm like, thank you for not being crazy. Yes, that's just what you... And my grandpa's like the most conservative person in the world. But he got the booster shot on like the first day. My mom told me that it was available for older people. I'm like, that's why I like my family. Because, they don't watch like Fox News and they don't go on Facebook, but they're still conservative. They're like, we don't like abortion, which is like, okay, fine. And we don't like taxes. But we're still going to get a vaccine because we're not idiots. They're not stupid. They're not like... There is this anti-intellectualism sometimes with conservatives that doesn't make sense. I'm like, my grandpa's smart. He was like a scientist, and basically. He worked with a candy company. I don't actually know what he did, but he was like some kind of a chemist for like Nabisco or something. I don't know. not Nabisco. But yeah, I don't know. Jump. But like, he's super religious, so it's like, oh, gay people maybe are bad, but I might get that vaccine because I'm not an idiot. I may be homophobic, but I'm not an idiot. That's all I want. Like, just don't be... Well, okay, here's one thing that kind of bothers me. Am I gonna die? I never asked my parents this, but I know what my grandpa thinks, and he thinks that the Earth is 4,000 years old, which is... Okay, he's a scientist, but I don't know. I think he does. I think he's like, well, in the Bible it says... Adam and Eve and Moses and stuff. It's kind of a weird thing. I don't know if I'm afraid to ask my parents about that. I've never heard them talk about it. Really? You think the Earth is 4,000 years old? Oh my god. But that's just like kind of ignorance. It's not like... I don't know. Okay, how do I do this? Gotcha. Is he dead? Yikes. Just murdered him. Okay. I feel like that wasn't too interesting. But I never talk about therapy stuff. And I like the therapist, so I wanted to mention that. Yeah. My parents got the booster shot. That was cool. They don't care about politics. They just care about my grandpa. They're like, oh, this virus is getting bad again. I don't want my grandpa to get sick. Let's get the vaccine. Why can't everybody be like that? It's so simple. Stop, like, overcomplicating it. My 99-year-old grandma got the vaccine, and she's fine. Like, stop being a wimp. Just do it. Okay. See you tomorrow.